Oh, hi everybody. We're live. Now, this today, I'm going to be talking about some color pencils and something new I found that can help color pencils. Now, I've been drawing for quite a few years, and I found that I liked the Polychromos range of Faber-Castell pencils. I find they're quite hard, give a good color, represents what's on the actual stem of the pencil rather than something really weird. But one of the things I found with the color pencils, irrespective of what paper I use, is you get the hatching effect. By that, I mean, if I take my example here, the kitty cat I did, probably might be able to see it sort of here. The webcam's a bit crappy, but if you look up here, essentially, you can see the lines of the pencil work that's gone into it. And that was one thing I was never able to blend. So blending was a real pain in the butt with the Polychromos. It's either because I didn't understand how to do it, or I hadn't had the right tools. So I was interested yesterday when I came across on the web about something called blending powder. I thought, well, what the heck is blending powder? Now, from what I can see, if you use the right paper, and it has to be a sanded paper, you can put this blending powder on the top. Then you can do a light dusting of your pencil on the background. Then you can sort of blend that into the background, so you get sort of like an airbrush misty kind of effect. Now, for backgrounds like the one I just showed you with the tiger, that's kind of what I was aiming for. Now, certain things on the tiger, you want a hard edge, but the actual background, I wanted to blur out a bit, sort of like when you've got the effect of photographers when they use the depth of field and the background's all out of focus. So that's the kind of thing I was interested in. Additionally to that, I found something else which you can actually blend these in with, or you can make them blend with an odorless thinner, because they're basically like oil-based pencils. So they should blend in that respect and should lay down a flat tone. So I've ordered myself up not only the powder, but also a few sheets of the paper. So I can apply the pencils, the powder to the paper, and also some of this odorless thinner. So I can give that a try because that's good at making stuff flat. So I'd be interested to see if I can do a different background on it with that as well. So the pencils hopefully will reach a new level. Hopefully you can see, I've been able to try and draw to a certain degree, but getting beyond that sort of stage to more of a kind of almost like a pastel drawing phase is not really possible. I don't like pastels. I've tried them and I just find it's like drawing with chalk, and it's like, no, it's not my cup of tea. And I always make a mess of something I smeared or whatever. Color pencil, especially the Faber Castell range, Polychromos, don't tend to sort of come off on a hand, so you can put it in your folder and it'll still be sharp and a clear picture in 6 months' time. So I'm interested to try that. And I've also, there's something else you had to get, which is like a little, I think it's called Soft SOFFT, which is like a little pad, so you can actually sort of use that to blend the different layers. The thing that they say with the blending powder is you can actually build up multiple layers, which is also what I'm interested to find out. Most of the paper I use is like when you're drawing on it, you tend to sort of put more pressure on it to try and get the color really dense. And that is, in essence, called burnishing the paper. It's a bit like rubbing it with the back of a spoon. You make it really, really smooth. And once you've got the maximum amount of pigment on that paper, you're not going to be able to change color or do anything else. So it's kind of like you're pushing down on the paper and you're getting to a point where you can't push anymore. So the blending powder with the sanded paper, if I got that right, I'm interested to see, because if it says you can build up the layers and then using a fixative hold it in place while you're doing other stuff over the top, that sounds an interesting thing that I want to try out. So that's basically my thing for today. It's all sort of coming through the post, so it should be here in the next few days. So hopefully I'll get a chance to get it before the weekend and maybe have a little dabble just in a corner or whatever, and say what my findings are. But I'm keen to find out what it is. So that's basically me it for this session. So hope to catch you all next week. Ta-ra for now.